This is Christina. She fell in love with
Mark.
Did you guys catch that? Real subtle. You know, I love it when they do it. They're hyping up this girl. It's like, oh, this is Christine. She's real pretty, isn't she? Yeah, absolute bombshell. You know, you would want to take her home to mommy. You know, you meet her, dad meets her, and he's like, oh, yeah, you done right. You know, and then your dad might even be in the way. And then what they do is that, and this is Mark. A known piece of shit. You know, who cares? You know, he's just bringing her down.
Being in love with Mark.
Christina also found she had eyes for other men.
I kept cheating so much and I just couldn't stop.
When I did find out, it was very devastating.
So imagine she just couldn't stop cheating. Every time Mark turns around his fat ass, she's already slept with the whole roster. You know, Postman, you know, check. Postman Pat, check. Bob the Builder, check. Basically everyone with a penis, check. And I mean, you can't judge her, you know. She loves her husband like, you know, a brother loves his father. You know, like a son loves his brother or his sister. That's how much he loves him. So yeah, more power to you.
I was heartbroken, to say the least, about it. I started thinking, oh, maybe I'm not good enough for her.
Hate to break it to you, Mark, but your 4 inches, it ain't cutting it. So yeah, you're not good enough.
Rather than let the cheating break the pair up, they decided to explore new experiences as a couple.
I just said, let's try this swinging thing.
Of course you did, boo-boo. Of course you did. You were the one like, listen, obviously, I love you, but I can't stop cheating. I can't help myself. Who is that? Oh, that's another guy. Ooh, right? Am I right? You enjoy that? You enjoy it as much as I do? He's like, yeah, let's do it. It's like, yeah, let's try swinging. Yeah, let's swing, man. Let's swing. That's the best idea ever. Like, mind blown and shit. And then Mr. fucking ass licker, he's just like, yeah, we should do it. I think, yeah, it'd be good for us, yeah.
But the pair found that their new relationship choices were not received well by friends and family.
I said, oh, really? I said, oh, swinging.
Oh, man, Mommy Kruger. Yeah, she had me. It's like, oh, really interesting, swinging. Oh, you know, she's thinking about it. She's like, oh, I wish it was me. Your dad is just a piece of shit. Obviously, somewhere, it has to come from somewhere, and I'm sure the apple doesn't fall from the tree, you know. She was just comfortable saying it to Mom. It's like, Mommy, yeah, I'm swinging. It's like, oh, swinging? Really? That's, oh, yeah, swinging, baby. Would you swing for my baby?
The family, they found out on TikTok, and what they did was go around to everybody else and talk about us behind our back.
Yeah, man, family's tough. Family and, you know, close friends. You know, they're really tough. If she has a brother, you know, if she had one, I'm sure they would ask him as like, yeah, you Christine, is she really swinging? Is she swinging? She's a whore, isn't she? And he'll be like, the joke's on you. She's been a whore her entire life.
Yeah, so we've been together for 17 years, and we've been married for 15 years.
We did meet when we were younger in school. I actually had a crush on her. I tried to touch her and she just totally dissed me.
I wonder why that is, Mark. I mean, you're just obviously just so handsome. I couldn't see any other girl just dissing you like that. I mean, that had a sting, you know, and you can like, yeah, I'll come back stronger. And well, credit to you, you've been doing it your entire marriage.
So that just made me want her so much more. And then later on in our, 21, 22, we ended up meeting at the bar, and things just kind of went from there.
Yeah, we are soulmates. We finish each other's sentences from like day one.
I'm sorry, boo-boo. I have to call it. I have to call bullshit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Calm down. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, for you guys to finish each other's sentences and be like, you're so, and then you should come in like, I'm such a whore, am I? It's like, what are you thinking about? Ice cream peanuts? Like, yeah, I call it. It's bullshit, man. Don't give me that shit.
Yeah, so I've struggled with monogamy my whole life, ever since I was a little girl and had boyfriends in grade school. I would have multiple boyfriends at the same time.
Wow, that is really empowering. I mean, did you guys catch that? I mean, that is some subtle shit for your ass. Like, yeah, since day one, you know, I couldn't have one boyfriend, you know. They were fun for a while, and then, you know, I had to have another, you know, just to keep me warm. You know, this guy brings chocolate, our guy just brings, money from his mom. So yeah, I couldn't, from day one, really. Right, I mean, who's with me?
And then I cheated on him with like 4 guys. I was always open and honest about it. And just monogamy is not natural for me.
Yeah, open and honest, really important. She claimed to be open and honest about it, except for when they were dating, obviously. She should have told him, like, yeah, listen, I have this dream, right? So I would be in a castle up there somewhere, and there would be like this handsome young stud, maybe hundreds and thousands of them, and they would come save me, and what would happen is that I would save them right back. And he would ask, like, no, then what would you be doing to them? And she's just like, yeah, no, don't spoil the moment, it's just because I have a good heart and big heart, I just love to give and save people as well. They try and save me, so yeah, enjoy the moment. This could be your life forever.
It was hard for him to accept that, that I was only in love with him and only wanted to be with him forever, but yet wanting other men. It took a little while for you to really comprehend that.
I mean, what can you say that hasn't been said already? I mean, she comes home and she's like, hey babe, this monogamy shit, it's not for me. And he's like, yeah, monogamy, what, lame. And it's like, yeah, I cheated. It's like, what? How many? It's like 4. Like, this bitch going for the record, and he's just like, okay, my girl, you do me proud. And then obviously he would ask, were they any good? And that's the worst question you could ask at that time. And she was like, at first, because it's 4, last time it was only 2, so it was a big step up. I knew I had to woman up and really strap my boots. I really didn't like it at first, they were calling me mean words and mean names and, whore and stuff like that. And, but as it gone on and I got comfortable, yeah, I kind of enjoy it, a little bit more, maybe more than I should have, I'm so bad. Yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, as long as you didn't enjoy it to the fullest, you enjoyed only an hour you only enjoyed. First 5 minutes, obviously, it's gonna be huge for you, baby. So yeah, I love you. Love you too, bitch.
First, but now I get it, and I'm totally on board, and I love it now.
Here you go, baby. For me, it was just, I just desired to be with other men. And then I would feel super guilty about it.
I don't understand, Mark. What's so hard? What's so hard about that, okay? Listen, she's gonna have to be enjoying other men. I mean, it's not rocket science, isn't it? You just have to accept that, It's like the same you were driving in a car, right? And she would tell you some shit. And he was like, yeah, listen, your friend Jerry, I would never, he's your friend. I would never. But if someone asked me and I had to do it, I mean, yeah, sure, I'll fudge him, I'll fudge him. If you ask me, it's like, no one asked you, bitch, And I mean, Mark, this is some hardcore shit, right? It's like, you'll be asking questions like, all right, yeah, so yeah, and Tom? And she's like, no, Tom, maybe if they force, themselves onto me, and I was like, oh, damsel in distress, and my dad is like, if he had more money, because, I don't even know, maybe.
Try to be monogamous. I am not the happiest person in the world. I'm kind of like bitchy, so.
You are very bitchy, yeah.
I know. He sees such a difference now that I'm not monogamous. Like, he sees, like, I'm just so much happier.
2020, right?
Yeah, you wish you would have done this years ago, right?
Right.
This is the face of national disappointment right here. I mean, look at him. He's just, it's tough to see. It's tough to watch, He looks like he got robbed. It's like, what did they take? My manlyhood. You gotta look for his balls now. It's like, where are you, balls? Come back to me, balls. And his wife is just like, you never had any balls. You've just been a bitch. You wish you would have done this years ago.
2020, right?
Yeah, you wish you would have done this years ago.
Did he just say, welcome to 2020? Did he just really, this guy, the nerve. Welcome to 2020.
Yeah,
happier.
2020, right?
Oh, he said, 2020. shit. You wanted to say something? Well, I'm not sure you have the balls, you little bitch.
Monogamous. I am not the happiest person in the world. I'm kind of like bitchy.
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah. Of course, I mean, yeah, word, yeah. You wanna know who else is bitchy? Crackheads. You know? They turn into Tony Montana, you know, they're just cool to 1 minute. Next minute, Mark, you look at me, man. You disgust me, man. You piece of shit. You cockroach. You disgust me, man. Take out the trash, man. And once you do take out the trash, you don't ever come back, okay? Mark, you look at me. Fuck you.
So we've been together 17 years. We didn't know about Tinder. We've never been on Tinder. We've never been on dating apps until now. We did not know that you want to find photo verified people.
Yeah.
So we actually got catfished about 3 times.
Yeah, fun story. We got catfished like 3 times, and you know, I felt so bad, and Mark had to put his hand around me. He's like, "No, babes, it's not you, it's them. You know, they don't appreciate you. You know." And you know, I felt so bad. I thought the problem was with me. You know, and we didn't know how to check photos and shit.
I would have multiple boyfriends at the same time, and then I cheated on him with like 4 guys. I kept cheating so much, and I just couldn't stop.
Yeah, for all you guys out there that get mad every time your girl asks you to go buy, you know, Fruity Pebbles, you know, midnight. You know, I take it from the greatest philosopher of our time, Mark. You know, and he's the one that said, it's only 2020. You know, it makes me sad that, you know, the greatest philosopher of all time, Mark, you know, the greatest philosopher, you know, he had the audacity to think that, you know, just maybe, that he wasn't good enough.
Maybe I'm not good enough for her.
You know, yet here he is, you know, any day of the week, any hour, just looking out there for form, you know, for talent, you know, bring back the wifey, you know, plunger, you know. I mean, that is next level, right? I mean, everyone blown out of the water, you know, you take your wife and you cherish her in the best way, and I see no problem with that, Mark. I mean, it suits you well, probably will not suit me because I'm the Olympian, but it suits you, and it suits you right, so yeah, I mean, it's just an absolute great man, this Mark. So yeah, we want to thank you. Thank you, Mark.
I was always open and honest about it.
Yes, I know there's some haters and some haters.